What's going on, YouTube's Goins gang back in the building one more time. You know how we do, another banger after banger after banger, you know what I'm saying? And today, it's just a quick little vlog, you know what I'm saying? We about to go out, about to hit Best Buy up. You know, I got to travel to the one that's a little distance from the one I would normally go to in my city, because what I'm looking for, they don't have. So, traveling to go get that. I'm basically getting it because my daughter has a little scrimmage thing going on tomorrow, and I just need it for my tripod with my iPad, things like that. So we about to do that. But before we get going, you know what I'm saying, we have to go ahead and acknowledge this. The Goins Gang Family channel now has over 100 subscribers. That's, yes, 100 subscribers. Let's go. Hey, so just want to say thank you to all the ones that's out there that support us. You know, and just like we always say, thank you. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell so you know anything else that we got coming our way.
And make sure you hit that bell when you get a
ring, ding, ding. All right, so let's go. All right, guys. So like we were saying, we just reached over 100 subs. That's a very good accomplishment, especially when you're first starting out, like YouTube and things like that. Because anybody who's aspiring to be a YouTuber, you know, when you first start off, you know, a lot of people just think it's going to be like straight up easy, like because what they see from other people and things like that. They don't understand that, you know, it takes a lot of hard work and dedication, and you really got to be dedicated to wanting to do this. So it's like tips that I would give to other people that's like starting out doing YouTube and things like that. I would always say, like, you know, you kind of got to start off small, you know, like, of course, because when you first start off, 0 subs. So you kind of want to go ahead and give yourself like early beginning goals on what you would want to do. Like, for instance, like for us with this channel, my first goal was to say, let's make sure we hit 100 subs first, and we have reached that. So that's already an accomplishment that I'm glad that we was able to achieve, because you don't want to just start off straight first and be like, hey, I got to get that 1,000 subs real quick, because you'll be let down very quick and easily, because you'll realize it's not as easy as you think it is. Exactly. And you know, when you kind of give yourself them high expectations at the beginning and you see stuff not like really moving forward like you would want it to, you kind of start to get that little lazy tactic to where like you're not really putting that work in and doing everything that you need to get going and stuff. Exactly. You give up and things like that. So always make sure you start off by setting little common goals first that you can set and things like that.
Yeah. Like when I started, I did that same exact thing. I was like, I gotta get to 1,000, because you feel me, get to 1,000, get your watch time, you start getting money, you feel me? So I was like, I gotta get to that 1,000. But then like when I started, I was like, this ain't as easy as I thought it was gonna be. So like I had to keep going. I was telling family to subscribe, because really ain't nobody really gonna know you doing it unless it's your family.
Exactly.
Because like if you just doing it, you're not gonna get acknowledged off of 1 subscriber. So you gonna, what's going on? Everybody starts slowing down. But yeah, like I was saying, you're not gonna get acknowledged off of just 1 subscriber. You're gonna have to keep pushing and pushing out content as much as you can, and try your hardest to get noticed. I mean, keep telling people to subscribe to you. That's all you can do.
Right. And he kind of already went into what I was going to go into next, but I will also say, when you first starting out and you trying to reach that goal of getting 100 subscribers and things like that, you know, one thing that you start off, getting in contact with all those friends and family members of you, you know, and it's like, hey, subscribe to my channel. You know, that's where all this stuff starts from the beginning. You know, people that you actually do know before you get to the people that don't know you and things like that. And a lot of times people, I guess it's hard for certain people because to ask, because it kind of feels like they're embarrassed to do it, I guess you could say, or it's because they see it like as a factor of like you're begging in a way, I guess, I don't know, and things like that. But I mean, it's like, hey, if this is something that you really want to do and you have family and friends who really support you, I mean, you shouldn't really have that problem asking them. Be like, hey, subscribe to my channel. Hey, hey, look, it fell on us, guys. Okay. All right. So back to what I was saying. When you first get the subscribers, when you're trying to get them, you hit up family and friends, and you tell them, like, hey, I'm really trying to do this. And if they really your family and friends like that, and they try to support you, they need to share it, post it, email it, text everybody as well. But like, hey, you know, subscribe to my family member channel, family channels, all that stuff like that. So that's where, you know, your first starting with getting subscribers and all that come from. Family and friends. Most definitely, number one. And another reason why what Kwame brought up about, you know, when you try to hurry up and get 1,000, he kind of mentioned it. Like, if for those that don't know, when you start YouTube, you got to have at least 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours before you can be able to get monetized and start making money and things like that. And like I was saying, it's a hard road, you know. I just reached, but it can be done because we got 100 subscribers here, and like on my dance groups channel, we're almost at 6K. We're almost at 6,000 subscribers. So it can be done as long as you put the hard work into it and things like that. And another thing too, when you come with these videos, when you first starting out, especially if you're first starting out, you have to remember, like, you're trying to get recognized by the YouTube world. So it's not gonna just work with saying like, hey, I'm gonna put this one video out today, and then nobody really hears from you in like from another week or maybe even 2 or how long. You need to set another goal of like knowing what type of content that you want to put out there for the people. So like I would say, especially like when you first start off, maybe your first 2 weeks, I would say try to do many videos as you can, maybe like 3 to 5 maybe, but I wouldn't say like upload them right there all together. You know, I would say like space them out. And the reason I'm saying space them out, because you have to give like YouTube and that, like the algorithm and all that, you have to give them time to have it in the system to actually know what like categories to put out there into the world for the YouTube community. So I would say at least give it maybe 48 hours maybe before you would post your next video, and then you got to think about the type of content that you are giving out. Say if like we do one video on something, maybe the next video can, you know, add on to what you was talking about in the previous video and things like that. And you know, just kind of finding your niche. You know, that's definitely what you need to do. You know, you don't want to have a channel where you're just doing a whole bunch of different, you know, different stuff to where the algorithm basically doesn't know what is your channel doing overall. You know, I think as far as like this our channel right here, this family channel, I think our niche is kind of like the basic stuff like we're doing now. We're doing vlogs, and then we do like the family challenges and the questions and things like that. I mean, I enjoy those type of videos. They're funny, and we see from the comments below and social media and stuff like that, people really enjoy that. So I think that's really much what this channel is. I know I've said something about doing reactions and stuff like that. Me and Zan are actually about to start doing that. We're going to play like some video games and things like that, because that's stuff that he's into. So, you know, he has to be on the channel too, you know what I'm saying? So that, I mean, and then sometimes it just takes that one video, you know, just like I was saying, my dance channel, you know, we at 6K right now, but it didn't just happen overnight. You know, we had a lot of videos up there, people were recognizing them and things like that. But when we did that Never Would Have Made It video, I mean, that like set us off right there. Like, that video is now like at 1.2 million views right now, and it's like crazy. We get comments on that. We was trying to do a 100 subscriber video, and everything's just not going right, man. It's crazy. I was doing it off my iPad. The daggone sun was cooking it, I guess, and it's talking about the temperature on it was too hot, so it cut off on us in the middle of the video. So I'm just gonna do it from right here. We're just gonna chill, and we're making this trip. But I am very happy that we are at 100 subscribers. I was saying before the previous video messed up that, you know, when you first start out, you kind of gotta be patient and set yourself little goals at the beginning. Like I said, my first goal was to reach 100 subscribers, and we achieved that. Instead of like going out all big saying 1,000 subscribers, just because I know at 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, you start being able to be monetized and things like that, which is the ultimate goal. But you don't want to start that out at the very beginning thinking that's what you need to do. You gotta grind, and you gotta look too. Just because you got them 100 subscribers, you gotta think about it. All of them aren't just your family and friends. These are actually people that don't know you personally. So you gotta commend yourself for grinding the hardest you can to get that 100, because these are people who don't know you and that enjoy your content. So yeah, but I will say, for the ones that do get irritated, you know, you do have to make sure you hit that grind in and like not do the wrong things to try to get that 1K subs. And what I mean by that, like a lot of people try to rush the process, and they'll do things like on these Facebook community groups, or they'll try to do this thing called like sub for sub, which definitely is the wrong thing to do. For one, it's against the terms of YouTube, and you can get removed from it. But with sub to sub, it don't just work like that. You actually got to, if you just doing sub for sub, YouTube will pick it up that whoever is just like subbing, but they're not actually watching no time limits or whatever to the person's video. So quick as you will sub, if you're not involved with that channel, it'll unsub you itself. So that's why sub for sub definitely does not work at all. Another thing that a lot of people do, which definitely does not help at all, they try to buy subscribers. Buying subscribers is probably the absolute worst thing that you can do, because
YouTube will take them away.
Yeah, YouTube will take them away as well. But also, when you buy those 1,000 subscribers or whatever, it's not putting anything into your channel, because it's saying like you got all those subs, but no watch time, no hours, or none of that is going into that. So it's kind of still messing up your algorithm. So yeah, that is definitely not the thing to do. You just got to be smart with how you ask people to subscribe to your channel. First of all, the content has to be good. I would always say, of course, at the beginning of the video, always make sure you engage the people by telling them to like, comment, and subscribe with the notification at the beginning. Also, I would say sometimes somewhere in the middle of your video, especially if you're in a good part of content, something that you're really saying something that's real important and engaged and informative, you can do simple things like you don't even have to say anything. You can do the little thing like I'm doing right now, right here. You see how I just did that? See, I didn't even have to say anything, and you're gonna hit that subscribe button right there. So you got them. Then you also have the end screens that you can do. You got the info cards. So it's just, and then you can put the link to your channel in your description below. So it's all different ways that you can engage your audience on subscribing to your channel. So it's not just like you have to sit here and say, oh, join my channel, I need this channel because I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. It doesn't work like that at all. So I'm just trying to give little tips. Yeah, this lane right here, I'm just trying to give y'all tips and things like that. So but yeah, man, like I said before, I'm grateful that we're over 100 subs right now. I'm very grateful that we're over 100 subs. It's gonna do nothing but go up from here. I got my goal. I'm gonna go ahead and say my second goal that I want us to get to is go ahead and get to that 500 right now. That's our next goal. We're trying to go ahead and get up to that 500 subscriber mark. So look, if you're looking right now
and you ain't subscribed,
I wasn't talking about you. I was trying to tell them this right here. Like I said, I didn't even have to say nothing. That right there. Yeah. So that right there. But hey, you trying to tag in though. Good job and stuff. But yeah, you can do that right now. Like, comment what you're thinking below about this video right now. Yes sir, got what we came looking for, baby. Quick in and out. We was trying to look at some stuff. Carmake was trying to see how that new iPhone felt in his hands or whatever, but they didn't have nothing in there on display or whatever. So now I ain't gonna say he's sad or nothing like that, but he was wanting to know how it felt or whatever. I mean, there's plenty of other stores though. So yeah, but hey, I got what I needed, baby. I'm good for tomorrow. Good.
I just stay doing this, out with the oldest and new me. I'm just straight living my life, we living like we in the movies. She want that bubble bath, I say really girl you don't amuse me. They really just wanna pursue me, really just wanna just use me.